Hey guys, Rachel from Desert Blossom Crafts here, back with a new stitch tutorial. Today we're going to be learning everything related to the back post double crochet, which is abbreviated as Bpdc in crochet patterns. So I just have a little row of regular double crochet here. I already did a tutorial on front post double crochet. I recommend learning that stitch first, so if you have not learned that yet, go ahead and check out that video in the cards. Alrighty, so let's start at the beginning of a row. A lot of tutorials will start in the middle of a project, but I find it's more helpful if you know how to actually start the row. So let's start by chaining 3 and turning. Alright, so to make a back post double crochet, it is very similar to a front post double crochet. But instead of inserting our hook like this around the post, we're still going to work around the post, but this time we're going to go from the back to the front, which makes sense because it's called back post. So instead of inserting from the front to the back, I'm going to take my hook behind the work, stick it through the front. Now I'm going to go around the post of the stitch, so your hook is going to kind of look like this around the stitch. Now I like to kind of look at it back here, turn it so I can see it, yarn over, pull through, and then just kind of move it up. So now we have it situated rightly, and we can finish the double crochet by pulling through, yarning over, and pulling through. Okay, so when we do a back post double crochet, that ridge comes on the front of the work, whereas the front post double crochet, the ridge goes in the back. So let's do that again. I'm inserting from the back on the right side of the stitch. So this is the post I want to go in, so I'm going on the right side of it, going around the post to the back, pulling through the post, and finishing the double crochet. So here are the little strands of yarn from where I went around the stitch. Now if I want to make a regular double crochet, it's the same as front post. If you see those little strands going around the stitch, then you know that's what you worked into. You want to follow that to the top, and this is the V that you do not want to work into. If you worked into it here, you'd be increasing. So we want to work into the top of this stitch if we do a regular double crochet. Now we have a chain 3 as our first stitch, 2 back post double crochets, and a regular double crochet. Now to find the next one we'd go in, here's what we just worked into, the regular double crochet. So we want to go around this post, again back to front, yarn over, pull it up, and finish the double crochet. So I'll do it one more time. Now let's practice finding the next double crochet at the top again. So here's the post we just worked into. We're going to go to the next post, follow that to the top, and this is the V we want to work into next. Again, this is for a regular double crochet. So usually patterns will have you alternate. It's usually not just back post double crochet all the way across a row. Normally you're having to find both the posts and the tops of the stitch. So hopefully that is helpful in finding that. Now let's work to the end of the row with a few more back post double crochets. So I have here 3 more stitches. So I'm going to do 1 more back post double crochet. And then to finish the row, I'm not going to go around the post of this chain. I'm just going to go right in the top of the chain to make a regular double crochet. So generally you'll want to start and end with regular double crochets and then do your front posts in the middle. So if we look closer at this, it's basically like the opposite of front post double crochet. You have the ridge on the front of the work rather than on the back. So if we turn it over, this is kind of like what front post double crochet looks like on the front. So it's really just the opposite. We're just inserting our hook the opposite way. Okay, so I've chained 3 and turned my work, and let's do a back post double crochet decrease really quickly. So first I'm just going to work a regular double crochet here to make it a little easier. Now I'm going to do my decrease around these 2 double crochets. So this one went with the chain, this post went with this, and now we have these 2 right here. So to make a back post double crochet decrease, we're going to start by going in and starting a regular back post stitch, just like normal. Pull it up, pull through 2, now stop. When you have 2 loops on your hook, stop. Yarn over again and insert into the next stitch, just like you're making another back post double crochet. Pull up. Now you should have 4 loops on your hook. From here we're going to yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through all 3. Alright, now let's do a regular double crochet in the next stitch so we can see what this looks like. So if we turn it around, this is what it looks like on one side and the other side. So whenever we do the back post, we'll have that ridge there. And there's a close-up for you. You can see it kind of brings them together, pinches it at the top, and we just have 1 stitch now. So you're not usually going to do this stitch on your own, but it may be in a pattern, so it is helpful to know the technique. Now lastly, let's do a standing back post double crochet stitch. So I have a little round here with some double crochet on it. And if you ever want to change colors in a round and you need to start with a back post double crochet, you can make a standing stitch. So to make a standing stitch, you're just going to have a slip knot on your hook. You're going to yarn over and try to keep the knot down and then hold it with your thumb. Now we're going to insert just like a regular back post double crochet. Turn it over, pull through, and then complete the stitch just like that. Now we have a standing stitch. We started that without any chain coming before it. Now you could continue in a pattern. For example, I could do a regular double crochet and then a back post double crochet, regular double crochet, and then a back post double crochet. It really just depends on the pattern you're working with, but this is a helpful technique to know. When you get to the end of the round, you would just join with a slip stitch, and there's not really anything different about working a back post double crochet in the round versus in rows. You're still going through the same exact steps as before, and then joining when you get to the end. Alrighty, so that's a lot of information about back post double crochet. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll put some more related videos over here on the side for you to check out next. Thanks for watching. Bye!